Hi everyone, this is Sarah Duma. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? And I'm in Chama, New Mexico, and I'm making this video to give a very serious warning to those who are involved with the Continental Divide Trail. So this is hikers, trail angels, members of trail communities, and so forth. So last year I hiked the Pacific Crest Trail. I remember when I came into Warner Springs, I was meeting other hikers, and I met this man who was going by the trail name of Medic. And you know, sometimes you get a bad feeling in your gut. I instantly got a rotten vibe from this guy. Just the way he looked at me, things that he was saying didn't quite add up. It seemed like he was lying and deceptive, and it was just reptilian. So I felt I need to stay away from this guy. He said some creepy things to me, and it was not a good interaction. I also met this wonderful woman named Kira Moon, and she was going by Steel Magnolia as her trail name. And she's an older woman, and she was vibrant with a big smile, and she came over to me and struck up a conversation like, hey, you're a solo woman also. We chatted about the trail and things we were looking forward to seeing along the Pacific Crest Trail. And at the end of it, she gave me a big hug, and she said, you stay safe out there. And I said, same to you. So, unfortunately, Steel Magnolia had some problems along the trail, and so this fellow medic had helped her out with some dehydration or some injury stuff, and those two were hiking together. I wanted to tell Kira Moon how I felt about the encounter that I had there at Warner Springs, but she thought he was like an angel. So I thought, you know, maybe my vibe is off and I won't say anything. So fast forward months later, and I see in the PCT 2018 Facebook group missing posters for Kira Moon. Missing posters for this wonderful lovely lady, and they're looking for this guy Medic. He goes by a number of names. He told me his name was Jay, but he also goes by Jim and these other things. And they ended up finding her. Well, she ended up it's hard to say what happened. Basically, she was conned by him, under his spell. She was severely beaten by him, and he had total control of her finances, total control of everything to do with her, but she managed to escape, calling 911, thank goodness, and he did go to prison or to jail for a few weeks. But with these kinds of cases, it's very hard to prove with he said, she said things, and he was released. And unfortunately, Kira Moon passed away in a house fire earlier this year. So, you know, this has always stuck with me, being a woman on the trail. And, you know, when I heard that she was missing, and I heard all the terrible things that had been done to her, like, it made me so angry. It made me so angry inside. And then more and more facts came out about this terrible man Medic. He was in an episode of Unsolved Mysteries. I mean, he was going by a different name. He abducted a woman. He has beaten her, and through Unsolved Mysteries, they were able to catch him, and I believe he did go to prison for some time for that. He also held a boat hostage. There was a police standoff. The boat went into international waters, and then in 2002, he was also charged with felony kidnapping and grand theft. He's charged with that with another woman. So he's a con man. He has a history of abusing women. He has a history of conning people and taking their money. And then I heard he is on the CDT right now, and that just like put a huge knot in my stomach, because this man is a predator, he's a monster, and people are afraid. He's been sighted in southern and central New Mexico. He's claiming to be a Navy SEAL veteran, claiming to have stage 4 cancer. He's going by the name Jim. He's using people for rides, food, money, and last I heard is that he's heading north. And some people, they're afraid. They don't want to like warn people and say this guy is out there and he's coming. But I think it's important for the community to know that this guy is out there. If you see this guy, stay away. He's very dangerous. He's very violent. He's unpredictable. You don't know what he's going to do. And I may be putting myself a little bit at risk by talking out about it, but I don't care, because it is important for everybody to know. So if you see this guy on trail, don't approach him, don't go near him, don't give him any money, don't listen to his stories, just get the frack away. And if contact me if you have any questions about any of this, and I can put you in contact with some other people who are more knowledgeable about this terrible monster. And I just want him to get off these hiking trails. I just want him to stop using this as his prey. As hikers, we need to band together. We need to stop this kind of nonsense from happening. Whew. Okay, that's it. Bye-bye.